Hey YouTube. I wanted to make a quick video. It's been like 7 weeks, I think, since my last one. Today is kind of a big day. Um, technically tomorrow is my 2 month anniversary at my new job. And it has been, like I said in my first week video, it has been really fantastic. Like, I'm a member of the team, and they have made me feel really comfortable, and I haven't been, misgendered or anything else. Um, I'm really happy with the choice I made, even though I'm still sort of adjusting to having to wake up early every day and, put on office clothes and put on makeup and do my hair and, sort of like put on my face every day, and then actually leave the house, which has been, something I've been spoiled enough to not have to do for like 7 years. I'm working it out. I'm getting there. But today is also my 40th birthday. So I am a 40-year-old woman, and I think that officially makes me middle-aged. So I am that middle-aged white woman. And I'm doing my best not to turn into, Karen or Brenda and ask to see everyone's manager. But yeah, I mean, I'm 40 years old. This is a big deal, and I am feeling pretty good. Things have been kind of rough in my personal life, um, but, you know, one day at a time, and I'm working through stuff. But, um, I really look forward to sort of this next year. My youngest daughter starts high school this week. Um, I have two high schoolers now, and, I'm just chilling out here on the porch checking it out, reading some comics, um, and loving life. Yeah, and I just wanted to give you guys an update. So a couple weeks back, there was some reporting that trans women were having their passports revoked, um, retroactively, and folks are having a harder time renewing their passports and getting their names changed and everything else. So, as it happens, my passport expired in May. So I decided that I wasn't going to renew it then because I'm having uh, SRS in February. So I figured I'd just wait it out, and then after I had surgery, I would do my name change, and then update my gender marker and birth certificate and all of that, and then apply for a new passport. Um, Sort of as a I don't know actually at that point if it's quite a renewal or what, but so with all of that reporting, I decided that I better get a move on that. So I actually have started the process of officially changing my name. Um, and on the 28th, I will officially be Brin. And so today's the 40th anniversary of when I got my dead name, and then in 18 short days, I'll have my real name. Um, so I'll take that and I'll update um, my license and my birth certificate. And in Illinois, you don't have to have surgery in order to update your gender marker. So I'll just go ahead and change my gender marker on my birth certificate and driver's license and all of that, and get the passport letter from my doctor. So once I have all of that done, September-ish, I can apply for a new passport. Uh, and, you know, then, like, I'll be as official as I can be, assuming everything goes well. And, with this administration, they seem particularly anti-trans, which is, just a wonderful feeling to feel, completely targeted um, by your own government, which, certain segments of our population have been for our entire government. Um, so, I'm not special in that regard, but yeah, they do seem to be turning their sights specifically on trans people right now. So, I'm one of the lucky trans people who has a lot of resources. Um, but if you are trans and you don't have your passport, it might be something you want to start working on. And when you do, um, make sure that you have all of your documents in order. Go to the State Department website and make sure that you are following, their example letter to a T, or an E, you know, um, and you know, you don't have to have any kind of surgery for your passport marker to be accurate. So you can have that changed. You just need to make sure that you get a physician's letter, and that physician's letter has to match the example letter on the website. So please start getting your paperwork in order, because it's kind of a scary time to be trans, and it's having travel papers is going to it's just a nice thing to have when the shit hits the fan. So I'm working on mine. I really hope and recommend that you work on yours. But yeah, so in 18 days I'll have a new name, and in hopefully 2 to 3 months I'll have all of my documentation will be accurate and up to date, and that's it's pretty amazing. It's sort of a heady feeling. So this next year is going to be a pretty big year for me, and I'm really looking forward to it. So leave me comments. Let me know how things are going with you. Let me know if there's anything that you want to know or want me to talk about. I'm trying to be better about making videos. I'm not ever great, but I've missed doing this, and I missed interacting with with all of you, and so we've lost touch, and that's my fault, and I would like to do better. So leave me comments, send me an email, brinconvenient@gmail.com, same as this channel. Hit me up on Twitter, brinconvenient. I check all my messages because nobody messages me. It's weird. So I do these videos, and the people who watch these videos think that I am like better known or wider known than I actually am. So I think that because they know who I am, they think more people know who I am, but I'm actually really under the radar. So you know what? Tell your friends about me too. Oh shit! I completely forgot. So tonight, it's my birthday. Tomorrow is my mother's family reunion, and they do this every year. And the last time I went to one was 2010 or 2011, so 7 or 8 years ago. Okay, I think maybe it was 2010, because I had not transitioned to my family yet, any of them. I had started hormones, and there was a couple that I had conversations with, but I wasn't living out at the time. So this whole family is it's all Southern Illinois and Missouri. So and they're farmer stock. So this is it's rural America. So I don't want to say it's Trump country, because I don't think most of them are Trump people, but they're pretty staunch Republicans. But that's mostly because they are, evangelical Christians, or they're some Christian faith that tends to be pretty conservative. Some of them are Southern Baptists, some of them Methodists, so they're usually more cool. Some are Presbyterian. No, Pentecostal? I don't remember. I think Pentecostal. So they're the more strict ones. All the women wear long skirts and everything else. Anyway, I haven't spoken to a lot of these people in 7 or 8 years. And my mother's aunt is the one who throws this family reunion. And it's at her house, and she's been hounding me on Facebook to come, you know, come down for this reunion. And I've been terrified of doing so the last few years. I've just outright skipped it because I don't know how to have this conversation. I mean, I know how to have it, but I don't want to have this conversation. But there's still some of that family that are friends with me on Facebook, so it's not like it's a secret. So hopefully they'll be pretty chill about it. My mom's sister is amazing, and I love her. And I see her, once or twice a year, because she lives in Missouri. But she has been just totally cool and accepted me from jump and has been wonderful. So I'm trying to get her to come, because it would be nice to have, sort of backup. My brother and his wife are going to be there. So, there's a lot of things that should be working in my favor, right? The hostess of the party invited me, and she's well aware of who I am, and has been, as supportive as she can be for, someone in her generation. So, I'll do another video after I come back, but I'm sort of scared of how this is going to go, because I have to drive 4 hours, maybe 5, to get there, depending on, how many bathroom breaks there are between here and there. But, it's a long drive, and my plan is to drive down there with my daughters and stay the night, and, come back on Sunday. But, like, if it goes bad, like, if it goes really bad, am I just gonna, I don't know, do I just, like, jump in the car and come home and say, fuck it? Like, I don't know. So this is weird and scary. This is the last bit of family that I have that I have not been around since coming out, that I've not, really, like, they've not seen me transition. So, and these are people I only ever saw, like, once or twice a year to begin with. So it's going to be really interesting. My grandfather, my mom's dad, was not accepting at all before he passed, because I'd come out to him, and his response was, well, you didn't have to tell me that. And I said, yes, I did. And he goes, no, really, you didn't. I was like, oh. So, that's sort of what I'm expecting from a lot of the family. But my great aunt, who is hosting it, has always been sort of like my brother and I. She's always been, like, in our corner, and tried to, like, really be there for us, because our mom died when I was 3, and he was just a year old. I was almost 4. So, like, she was my in to that side of the family for a long time. My dad loved her, and when my mom was alive, Dad and Mom we would all go down to her place, her farm, for vacation, because she was close with my mom. So after Mom passed, we still tried to get down there and see her and spend a lot of time there. So, and, she doesn't put up with shit. So I feel like if anyone starts giving me a hard time, I'm just going to whack them with a wooden spoon. But we'll see. So, yeah, I'll make another video. But, yeah, I'd completely forgotten. Like, that's not a thing that you guys know. And that's kind of a big thing that's happening. So this is like, aside from any medical stuff, this is the last part of my social transition that, like, I hadn't even really thought about, because the kids' school, they're not there anymore. So whatever they know, and I don't give a shit. And, I'm not going to be closeted while they're in the public high school, because, one parent out of 200 families stands out a lot more than one parent out of, 1,500 families. So, plus I'm probably not the only trans parent there. So anyway, yeah, and then work, that's 2 months down, so I'm transitioned there. So yeah, this family is it. This is my last transition point. I hadn't really, like, thought about it that hard, so that's kind of a bigger deal than I thought it was. That was maybe a bigger deal than turning 40, because that was going to happen anyway. Yeah, so anyway, that's what's going on with me, and I'll let you know how it goes. Uh, anyway, send me comments, below, or hit me up on Twitter. And I just realized I recorded this. I just recorded this vertically and not horizontally. Oh, rookie mistake. So sorry. Anyway, take care, and I'll hit you guys up once I'm back home and let you know how it goes. All right, bye.